Previous scientific research has confirmed that PM2.5, a component of air pollution, causes cardiovascular disease and death, and that PM2.5 exposure is a modifiable cardiovascular disease risk factor. According to the statement, an estimated 6.7 million deaths in 2019, or 12% of all deaths worldwide, were attributable to outdoor or household air pollution. As many as half of these were due to cardiovascular disease. Air pollution also increases the risk of heart attack, stroke, diabetes and respiratory diseases. We know that PM2.5 are very small particles in the air that can be inhaled and cause many health problems. However, little is known about which physical, chemical or biological properties of PM2.5 fuel its toxicity, said study author Shuxin Dong, SM, a Ph.D. student in population health sciences at Harvard Th. Chan School of Public Health in Boston. We studied gross beta activity, a property of fine particulate matter that is a result of radon that attaches to particles and makes them radioactive, resulting in particle radioactivity. When inhaled, these very small particles penetrate deeply into the lungs and enter the bloodstream and circulate throughout the body. The researchers used spatiotemporal predictions of gross beta activity, a way to use different variables across space and time, to provide refined predictions of X. Examining health records from more than 700,000 non-accidental deaths in Massachusetts between 2001 and 2015, they estimated how long-term month per year gross beta activity exposure impacts death from cardiovascular disease, heart attack or stroke and death from all non-accidental causes. The study found chronic particle radioactivity and PM2.5 exposure were similarly associated with increased risks of death from total cardiovascular disease, heart attack or stroke and all causes of non-accidental death. Based on the middle 50% of the data spread, particle radioactivity exposure alone was associated with a 16% increased risk of death from heart attack, an 11% increased risk of death from stroke, a 7% increased risk of death from all types of cardiovascular disease, and a 4% increased risk of death. Based on the middle 50% of the data spread, PM2.5 exposure alone increased the risk of death from heart attack by 6%, death from stroke by 11%, death from all cardiovascular disease by 12%, and death from all non-accidental causes by 10%. The risk of death from cardiovascular disease, heart attack or stroke and all causes due to PM2.5 was higher and, therefore, more toxic when gross beta activity levels were higher, Dong said. These findings suggest that particle radioactivity increases the risk of death from cardiovascular disease and enhances the damage from particulate matter. This must be further investigated and may lead to targeted, cost-effective air quality regulations. A study limitation is that the research was based on information from one state, Massachusetts, and therefore, the results may not be generalizable to the rest of the U.S. Co-authors are Petros Co. Make a Difference. Sponsored Opportunity StorySource. Materials provided by American Heart Association. Note: content may be edited for style and length. Journal of the American Heart Association, 2022, doi. 10. 1161, Jaha. 121. 025470. Cite this page. American Heart Association. https://ift. tt. 406 itw. Accessed October 5, 2022. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel for more videos.